If you've ever taken a trip in an Uber or a taxi, you probably have a pretty good idea how much short trips cost you. Yeah, it's probably more than you were expecting, but at least it's something that is probably going to be affordable. What if you had to take an ambulance on a 6 mile trip? How much do you think that would cost? Would you imagine it could be $13,000? Yeah, well, yeah, that came as a big shock to somebody that found themselves in that situation. And we're going to talk about that. This is Bob Vineyard, your Medicare expert with the Georgia Medicare Minute. I won't give you all the details, but I will link to the story so you can read the particulars for yourself. But basically, there was this guy about 25, 26 years old, riding his bicycle, was hit by a car, taken to hospital A, where he was treated, and then they said, well, you really need to go to a specialty hospital to check you out and make sure that there's nothing really wrong. So they called an ambulance, took him from hospital A to hospital B. It was a 6 mile trip. And by the time he got the bills, it was $13,000 that wasn't covered by his insurance. And he said, wait a minute, what's wrong here? Well, what's wrong is he had a PPO plan, or maybe it was an HMO plan. He had a managed care plan. And unfortunately for him, the ambulance that came to get him was not in network with his managed care plan, with his PPO or HMO plan. It's probably something you don't think about. You just assume, well, gosh, the doctor says I need an ambulance. What difference does it make, and why am I going to be penalized for taking somebody else? Well, it's something that you do need to be aware of, and you may have to find yourself fighting it. What if you have original Medicare and a supplement plan? Well, original Medicare doesn't have networks, so you're not going to find yourself in an ambulance and you get a bill because you didn't take somebody that would take a company that was in network, because there are no networks with original Medicare. Something to think about. This is Bob Vineyard, your Medicare expert with the Georgia Medicare Minute. You take care. Have a great day.